So we got some fur out here thawing out, especially this otter. Got a little bit more thawing to go. Rats are pretty good, pretty much ready. Just some fur. I ain't worked any fur in a week or better, and I've only got about 3 weeks before I try to sell this stuff. And that means only a couple weeks, because whatever I do last has to be dried and put up before I can sell it. Go work on him in a little bit. It hurts. Well, not the rats don't hurt, but the otter kind of hurts our old arthritis hand. So we're going to talk a little about what we're doing here, why we're doing this mess. Because it's still kind of fun, but it ain't like it used to be. I'm D.W. Verts, Hickbilly Outdoors, putting up fur. So, putting up beaver and otter, got some right there. I still have 3 beavers on boards there I need to take off. It always takes a few minutes, so I'm going to do that next. And start putting up these hides. A lot of fun. You got to be dedicated. More otter up there, otter and beaver over there. I got fur laying everywhere. Oh, and a muskrat. He needs to go in a bucket. Kind of a process, boarding and unboarding these beaver. But when you're going to sell them, which I was going to tan these originally. I've decided I'm going to tan some, I'm going to sell some. So I put more nails into ones I'm going to tan, or I mean sell. Again, need about a half of nails for ones you're going to tan. So I think the way I'm going to do them, just part of the deal. It takes a while, and everything about trapping is a process. Everything about life is a process, I reckon. Gotta have patience, you gotta take your time, make things happen, and take some pride in the finished product, I reckon. That's the way it has always been. You used to get paid more for the finished product, not nowadays. So there's the first one. Took off the board. It'll get a little bit wiped down and cleaned off before I take it into the cellar, but you won't gain enough to worry about, especially not nowadays. I used to spend a lot of time, I used to wash them, whatever. Pretty nice beaver. Medium large, I think it was about 34 pounds, something like that. Just nice beaver. There may be somebody watch this and go, what the heck is that? I decided to open skin some rats, muskrats. I'm going to tan them. And I think they'll hoop out like a beaver real pretty. I've never done that. So they're kind of rough done. I need to do some trimming on them and stuff, but they'll be tanned. They have to be flesh again anyway. So that's the first time attempting that. I got about 9 I'm going to do that way. Because they ain't worth nothing on the fur market. Maybe I can sell them willow hooped. Make sense? Hope? So the whole point of what I just showed with me working up some fur and stuff was this. There's no money in this at all. Truthfully, the fur market right now is better than it's been in a couple years, but it's really limited. The beaver and otter are doing better, not very good. I guess you just got to do it for the love of it. I've done this for a lot of years. I did it before the fur market, the stock market crash of '87, which was the first big boom. We never really recovered from 1987. Not really. Had some decent years, had a good year or so in 2011, 12, whatever. But other than that, I never trapped an animal this season because I wanted to. I mean, on my own trap line. Everything I did was damage control. Issues folks were having with these critters. Here in Morgan County, Missouri, right now, I mean, I know I'm not, but right now I'm the only trapper that I know personally that's trapping. My conservation agent said the same thing. A whole county. Used to be you fought off trappers. Even back in 2011, 12, 13, wherever that was, I had issues with people encroaching on me. Not anymore. I'm the last man standing. And people know I can catch critters or hear about me and they call. I've had phone calls from 2 counties away. Now, I've had that before, but this year's been worse. The Conservation Department knows I trap, and I can't do anything about all of them. I had some help running some traps this year. I've got some traps still set. I have permission to try to kill some of these otter and some ponds. In the spring, though, things are a little bit different. There's more water, more food. I don't think we'll have too many problems with them, but whatever. You gotta love it. I'm gonna tan some of this stuff. I'm gonna tan some beaver. I'm gonna hoop some. Those muskrats, I think, will be really pretty hooped. You know, willow sticks. I've never done a muskrat before. I've never hooped a beaver. I've tanned them, but to lace them to wood, I think it's gonna be cool. But it's also a lot of work. This ain't mountain man. I'm not gonna get $300 for him like old Tom Orr's supposed to got. Maybe he did. A lot of work. You gotta love it. I'm already started making some plans for next year, and I've got some traps to work on. I trap really very little. I don't know. I've got somewhere around 20 otter and 20 beaver. I mean, that's not nothing. I've caught more than 20 beaver in a day. It's horrible. But you love it. I love it. If you're watching this video, you probably do too. If you don't understand this, maybe you should not be watching the video. But the thing is, nobody's out here taking care of these critters. They're overpopulating. Otter, beaver, they don't have a whole lot of predators. I mean, anything can kill a beaver and eat it. It's sweet meat, but not very many critters can get a hold of a beaver. So they're pretty safe from predation. The youngins probably have the biggest part with otter, hawks, owls, whatever. But pretty much nothing mess with them. They can create a lot of damage to these creeks and ponds. Otter, beyond nobody wants to argue that with me. Otter are fish killing, crawdad killing, pond raping, creek killing. It's just horrible what they can do. We got too many of them. And they're going to die from diseases. They're going to die from overpopulation. And I can't do it by myself. Almost $400 for the gas I spent this year just trapping. Specific trapping. And very little trapping. But with gas at $3.30 a gallon, $3.15 a gallon, it ended up the very last tank I put in was $2.98. I would bet I don't have $200, $300 of fur. I'm gonna sell it at the end of March, end of the month here. I'm gonna sell it. Taking it, and I have to drive about 85, 90, I guess 90 miles to do that round trip. That'll be free, right? You gotta love it, and I love it, and I'm gonna keep on doing it. I have free reign to trap 100,000 acres of property, and at one time I thought that'd be really cool. It's not about just the money. I love the trap. I love the wildlife. I love the challenges. But the fact nobody else is doing it, it costs so much to do it, it makes it hard. And I'm a poor guy. I'm not a rich man. So that's why I did the video. You love it. I love it. We're going to keep on at it. I got a couple other trapping things coming up. I'm not done talking about trapping. God bless y'all. Thanks for watching.